Hi guys, we are Ash and Joe. After months of research, we have finally bought ourselves a van. We went for a T350 Ford Transit long wheelbase van. And in this video, we will show you how we cleaned the dash and reinstalled everything. Right guys, so as you know, we ripped out the front floor matting from the cab. So what I'm going to try and do today is just, because I can't find a product to replace it, so I'm just going to try and scrub it as best I can. The top I think will wipe clean because it's like a leather, but underneath it's like this, it's like a spongy foam. So I'm not sure how well that's going to go when I try and clean that out, but I'll time lapse it for you and let you know how it goes. Let's go. Okay, so I'll just give the top a quick wipe. It's actually come up okay, it was just mud and things, but I'm gonna now flip it over. Like I say, try and clean this sponge, try and clean the mud out of the sponge hopefully, and then hopefully the sponge will be clean, and then I just leave it to dry and hopefully it'll smell and be okay. If not, well, we'll see. So that's it guys, I'll give it a quick scrub. Obviously this is what I was talking about, you know, on the back, that's like spongy foam. So, I mean, you can still see, look, how much water is collected inside of it. So I'm gonna leave it there for a few hours to hopefully drip dry, and I'll let you know how it turns out. Right guys, so my plan now is I'm going to take all of this dash stuff, go outside, lay it on a bed sheet, and then spray it with a dash cleaner, let that soak in, and try and scrub that for the last few hours of daylight. Right guys, so I've laid all the dash down here. So what I'm going to do just before we spray it all, make it clean, is we're just going to connect the garden hose up and give it a bit of a rinse down first, and then spray it, and hopefully it'll come out all nice and new and shiny. So guys, we've got about an hour of sunlight left before it goes dark, so I'm going to clean the seats with some Demon fabric cleaner. Hi guys, so today we're finally going to clear the mess out of our conservatory. I'm going to reinstall, so we've cleaned all the dash for the van, so today we're going to reinstall it all. Sanded down the rust, and we've put some red oxidized paint on, and now painted it white. So the seat, and we've cleaned all the batteries and everything else, so the seat is ready now to be reinstalled, so we're going to do that now. Yeah. Right. Okay, so I've put the batteries in, seems to have gone in okay. I just need to tighten them all up and connect it, and then I'm just putting the bolts back in to secure the seat base plate in, and then I'll connect up the negatives. So yeah, it went okay, nice and easy.
You haven't turned the engine on yet though.
Okay, so the batteries are back in, the handbrake's all secured. The last thing is just to secure down these little casings for the wires. So I just bought some little clips. So these snap when they come out. They're like little screws inside like little rivet case. So if you're trying to find them, they're called trim panel rivets. And they look like that. Halfords. And that's it. Put them in. And we're done. Yay! Boop, boop. So that's it for today, guys, really. We've got the dash back in and the seat back in, and then now we just painted up some bits around the seal doors that we couldn't get to, so we're waiting for that paint to dry, and then once that's dry tomorrow, I'm going to put the seats back in, the passenger seats and the floor and everything else, and then carry on with the rest of the van. Carrying on today, an extra cold day. We're going to put at the moment the rubber floor matting back in, the passenger seats and all the door trim and cards and everything else, so we'll see what that looks like when it's all back in and clean.
What are you doing?
Just putting the new rubber seal in the door, taking this one off because obviously these ends were all split. So we bought a new rubber seal. They're not cheap, these, by the way, either. They're like 35 quid. So putting a new one of these in.
So we decided to only go for one in the end, because originally we were thinking of changing this side as well. But this side actually isn't that bad when we've looked at it, and when we obviously realised they were like 30 odd quid, it wasn't really worth it when it's not actually that bad on this side.
No, I was just replacing that one because of cosmetics, but it worked.
So yeah. How easy is it, Ash?
It is actually quite easy, so you've just got like the little groove, and it just follow the trim down and you just pop it on. Yeah, it's quite easy. So that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you want to follow along our van conversion series, then don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell so you know when we release new videos. Next week we will show you how to install a rear view mirror reverse camera, full product review and installation guide. As always, see you next Sunday. Peace!